At taping time, Gary Danko was the executive chef at the highly regarded Ritz-Carlton San Francisco. In 1997, the dining room was recipient of Gourmet Magazine's Top Table Award from the Reader's Poll. Chef Danko's entree is steamed Moroccan-style salmon served with a saffron sauce.
Okay, so today we're going to do the steamed Moroccan salmon. This is a beautiful salmon here. It weighs about 12 pounds. This is a Canadian salmon. And right here you can see the fins here. That one's cut off, but the fins here. What we're going to do is we're going to cut this into steaks. This is a very readily available cut in all supermarkets. You can see the quality and the size, which is nice, but this is how they how we get the steaks. What you want to do is lift this up and then basically cut down to the backbone where I am right now. And we're just going to cut through the belly flap. This is the belly flap here. And then we're going to go with a little one thrust right through the backbone, and we're going to sever right through here. Okay, so then you have, you can see a good view of it. As you notice, this is the salmon steak which you get in the stores. So what you want to do is cut this anywhere from 3/4 to an inch. Again, you can watch the motion. I'm going through here, cutting through this belly flap, and then we're going to go one thrust again through the bone. Okay, so imagine that you went to the supermarket and you got your salmon medallion. Basically, there are two identical fillets here. Here's the backbone which we cut through. And I'm going to show you how to make a darn or just a little fillet here. What you want to do is enter at the backbone here, like this, and then cut across this way. And you want to just put some pressure on this and very slowly just tease this belly flap, which is exactly what it is, off and then down. Then you want to cut through the backbone, go all the way over here, and then the salmon is going to lay flat. And then you want to take your knife and basically just following. Literally, I'm following the fat of the fish right now, and it's coming off very easily. So what you end up with is a beautiful darn or fillet, as we call it in America. So also, there's going to be a few bones here. You see one here and one here. You can either use pliers to remove these, or you can use the back of your knife. Basically, just take it and then pull the bone out. You want to do as little tearing as possible. Okay, so then the next step we're going to do is we're going to marinate it in the mixture. So I'll just quickly show you the medallion shape here. Okay. So basically, this is what we want, the medallion shape right here. Okay, so now we're going to work on the salmon. We went through the boning of the medallion. Now we're going to make the marinade. And this is actually what we call a charmoula in Moroccan cooking. And charmoula is meant primarily for fish. And using the spices in here we have some freshly ground cumin seed, very aromatic. We have some paprika, a pinch of cayenne. We have some salt. And then we have some saffron. Also here, a beautiful thing of saffron, very expensive, but this spice, a little goes a long way, and it's really a beautiful flavor. Then also we have some chopped cilantro and then some chopped parsley. These are all what we call aromatics, and they're going to go into, I have a little bit of lemon juice and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. So all of this is just going to go in here. This is harissa, which is basically, it has sort of the same ingredients here. It's basically hot peppers, etc. If you cannot find harissa, then we have a beautiful American product, Tabasco, which works equally as well. So there are equivalents that you can use in this. So what we're going to do is just mix this up to get it all mixed. You want to make sure you don't have a big pocket of harissa or cayenne pepper sitting in one area. It would be quite a surprise. And then we're going to literally just coat, we're going to coat the fillet with a little bit of this. And what this is going to do is flavor it and basically give it a very good flavor. Cumin is one of my favorite spices with salmon. The flavors just seem to mix beautifully. So again, we're going to reshape the medallion, which is just holding this very tight and then putting this together. So what we're going to do is we have some blanched spinach here. We're just going to move this over here, and then we are going to fold it into a little packet. And that's done just by pulling these leaves over the salmon. And because we're going to steam this, what it's going to also do is keep in that little pocket of flavor and then juices. So here we have a nice little medallion, and then we're going to move it over to the steamer, which is right over here. So what I have here is just a Chinese steamer, very simple. There's a plate in here to keep all the juices from falling. We're just going to put the lid on this and then move it over to the pot of boiling water, which is right over here. And this is going to steam for about 5 minutes.
Saffron sauce contains shallot, bay leaf, thyme, saffron, a reduction of white wine, fish stock, clam juice, and heavy cream. It's finished with butter. The sauce is strained before service.
Okay, so we're ready to finish it. I have my plate here, and what we're going to do is just put a few spoons of sauce here. Again, this is just to sort of finish it and give the dish a little more finesse, as we like to do in the restaurant. And then you can move your medallions into place here. So just with the corner of your little spatula, just pick these up and put them right here. If you'd like this to be an appetizer, one does very nicely. They're about 3 ounces each. This is an entree plate, which we do in the restaurant, so we basically want to do that. Also, to finish the plate, we have some chives here, which I've chopped on a slant to give a slight Asian. And sort of finish it and give it some more textural aspects is to put some of these fried carrot chips on here. And you don't want to have too many, but you just want to set them on top here. It's a nice little start to open up and eat the dish. So this is basically our steamed Moroccan salmon with couscous, which has a little bit of chopped lemon rind in it that's been blanched. Or you could use the preserved lemons of Morocco, which are delicious. So enjoy.